Hi guys, it's John. It's Sunday, September 22nd, and I wanted to do a video today about fashion in Vancouver and the types of fashion blunders that people are making. My best friend in life and also a fellow YouTuber, Av, Loves Halls, or Av as we call her, did a video about girls and fashion, and I want to reiterate some of the comments she made and go into more detail. So these are my fashion blunders in Vancouver and the ways that people can improve. I want to first start out by saying Vancouver can be a fashion forward city, but it's not. And this is why. Person number one, the outdoorsman. Now you are a male or female, and your life revolves around being outside. You can probably not remember how many million times you've done the growth grind. You know every trail in the city. In the wintertime, you are probably doing something athletic, even outdoors. When the rest of us are sitting by a fireplace indoors, you live by the outdoors. And you probably have the most used membership at Mountain Equipment Co-op. And the new line of everything, North Face, Columbia, etc. But there is a time to use these items and a time not to use these items. Like it's the middle of summer and you still walk around in your hiking boots. It's the middle of summer, you're spending a day at English Bay Beach, and you're seen walking around in your hiking boots, your hiking shorts, and an old hoodie from like 2 years ago. Yeah, no, not a good idea. There's a time to wear specific clothes and a time not to wear specific clothes. Now, I'm not saying you have to go out and create a whole new wardrobe, but you need to find clothes that fit you and fit the time, the weather, where you're at. You know, you don't walk into a formal event without wearing a suit and tie, do you? Or women a nice fancy dress or dress and skirt combo. No. So why would you walk in there in hiking boots and hiking pants, like thick cargos? You wouldn't. You would wear something nice. So there's the key. There's a time and place for everything. Next is the biggest one that we have in Vancouver. It's the sports paraphernalia. I am all for sports. I love me some Lions, I love me some Canucks, and I love me some Whitecaps. But honey, there's a time and a place for all that. There are a lot of men who seem to think that it's okay to wear their Canucks paraphernalia 24/7, 365. Now, on the day of a Canuck game, especially in the playoffs, if you want to show your support, I'm all for that. If you know you're going to the game after work and you want to wear your jersey, that's fine. But if the Canucks are not playing for 3 days, I shouldn't have to see you in that every single day of the year. Especially when we're going to a nice place to eat and I'm putting the effort in to look nice and you want to walk in your hoodie or jersey. No, I'm sorry. Dress up or go home. Ain't nobody got time for you, okay? There's a time and place for everything. Now, for number three, I want to mostly tackle this is people on transit who think it's okay to walk around looking like prostitutes. You know, guys that wear extremely baggy clothes that are sagging down to their feet, women that are so skimpy you can see half their boobs hanging out or their ass crack. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for this. Put your damn clothes on. Okay? Especially these like 13-year-old girls that walk around practically wearing nothing. They think it's cute. What you are is a slut. A slut, slut, slut. Okay? And it doesn't make you or your family look good when you walk around looking like a slut. So put your clothes on, honey. Ain't nobody want to see that. Mm-hmm. Now, if your goal in life is to become a well-paid prostitute, well, A, it's probably not going to happen. And B, you need to dream bigger than that. Just saying. And you know what? Dressing like a hooker is not going to actually make you a hooker. I just think that so many people are devaluing themselves. You know, you have more beauty and talent than a lot of people actually think they do. and they dress to represent the fact that they feel they don't. But you need to dress like you do. You need to dress like you're in the game and you're ready and you're stepping up to the plate, and you want to have, pride in yourself and who you are, and you want to look good and feel good. And it's not going to happen if you're not putting the effort into your style as well. Now, the next one is probably the worst offenders. These I like to call the lazy girls. Now, I call them the lazy girls because they do one of two things. A, you feel like you don't need to put effort into your clothes, so you walk around in sweatpants and a hoodie. A TNA hoodie, a Lululemon hoodie, some kind of a really heavy hoodie, and sweatpants. And most of the time I see you with 2 to 3 year old shoes that are beaten up. And you've got your TNA or Lululemon headband around your head, you know. Or the worst offenders of those are the people that do that and then they pair it with like a $300 Coach bag. Like, seriously? You're putting effort into your Coach bag, but not into your style? It just doesn't make sense. What it says to me, especially if I come up to you and you're a former classmate or a coworker and you're looking for a job, it's like, yeah, don't hire me because I'm lazy, I'm a slacker, and I don't dress like I value myself that well. That says something. The fact is, wearing stuff like that when you're at home, when you're relaxing, that's not a problem. Wearing that if you're actually just going to the gym and that's your workout clothes, not a problem. If you're going over to a family member's house in the car or on a bus, like your sister or something, for a movie night or a sleepover, again, not a problem. But when you're actually going out downtown, like shopping or out for coffee or out for dinners, that says a lot about you and how you value yourself. So put some effort into your style and maybe people will start taking you seriously and value you and your brain and yourself a bit more. The next one I want to talk to you about, oh my god, this is probably one of the worst offenders of all time. These are the brand Aholics. These people drive me nuts. These are people who essentially live through designer brands nonstop. They will literally rack up their parents' credit card shopping nonstop to have the hottest items. They're always at Aritzia for the girls. They're always at Coach. The boys are always getting Obey and $300 pairs of jeans and Obey hats and flashy leather jackets and expensive t-shirts and la 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 and like Gucci wallets. And then you see the girls, they're all wearing like the latest hottest trends, flashy t-shirts, etc., etc., etc. Like, y'all need to calm down and take a deep breath. I get it, you want to look good, but we want to actually see you. And copying what every other person out there is doing is not really you. It just shows that you don't have a sense of self. You don't know who you are, and we want to be able to see who you are through your style, and I think that's a key part. So stop worrying about what everyone else is wearing and start worrying about what you're going to be wearing. It makes all the difference. And finally, the last bit, we have such a big potential to do so many great things with style in Vancouver. We have a lot of options and new places always popping up, popping up, popping up. And one thing I'm noticing is there are a lot of people, and it's becoming increasingly coherent, that we have what's called the I don't care group. Now, these people are the indie people in Vancouver. They like the indie rock. They like to feel like they don't have to fit in. But you know what? They actually are fitting into the norm. They're exactly what they're trying not to do, they're actually doing. because everyone is copying that and creating, the whole bohemian thing for the girls. The low leather, the short leather jackets, and the little skirts, and the jeans that show off the butt, and, you know, these, the boyfriend look and all that. That's stuff that about a year ago people were thinking was avant garde, and, the indie crowd was doing it because it was not the norm and they were trying to create, their own thing. But everyone's doing it now. And now they're like, I guess we're the normal ones now. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Oh, awkward. And you see the guys, like the rock guys, the indie rock guys, they have those cut off, like, denim jackets that cut off at the sleeveless ones. That's trendy now. All the hot trendy shops have it. A year or two ago, that used to be the cool cutting edge thing. Now it's not. The fact is, find your own style. Because if you start doing something that actually looks kind of cool, people will be copying it in a year or two. So find something that's really out there that represents you. And you know what? There's a difference between showing you don't care and actually looking clean and nice and representing something that represents you. You know? It's a big difference between dressing and acting like you don't care and dressing in something that is unique and avant-garde but still represents you and shows your sense of style. That's what it's all about. Make good fashion. Oh yeah, and FYI, to all you yoga pants ladies, you know who you are. Y'all need to clean up your act, okay? Yoga pants are cute when you're going to the yoga studio or when you're going to the gym to work out. But wearing them 24/7, especially when you're pushing your baby in his stroller with your $5 latte around Kitsilano, that ain't cute. And I know it's a stereotype, but I see it every day. It shows that you're slacking off and you're not putting effort into yourself. So own a few choices and honey, shop around. There are plenty of inexpensive places you can find good pants that make you look hot and cute. Keep it cute or get cut, y'all. Bye.